So, Bluelock. Rivals just dropped the new chemical reactions update, and let's just say, fans are not happy. On top of that, curve shots have been changed, and not in a good way. There's a lot to break down, so let's get into it. But before we start, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and your support means a lot. Alright, here's what's going on. So the new chemical reactions update just dropped, and yeah, fans are disappointed. Why? Well, I'll explain in a sec, but first let's look at the new reactions that were added. We got the Isagi and Kaiser combo, looks solid, and there's also Reo and Nagi, also pretty decent. But here's the main problem. There are no cutscenes, and everyone was expecting them. We thought chemical reactions would have flashy, animated duo moments, like special cinematics showing two players combining for an epic play. Instead, we just got some normal-looking moves with effects thrown on. No flair, no big moment, just basic. People were not happy. It got so bad that Miro had to shut down general chat on the Discord because everyone was spamming complaints. Now, the devs said they didn't want to include cutscenes because they thought it would be too repetitive during gameplay. But honestly, I think that's a weak excuse. Cutscenes wouldn't be repetitive. They'd be hype. Awakening cutscenes don't feel repetitive. They make the game feel epic. Chemical reactions were supposed to feel like those big combo moments from the manga. That's what players were excited for. Instead, they just feel like renamed skills. Like imagine a proper Isagi and Kaiser cutscene, passing back and forth, syncing up for a double shot, or a Reo and Nagi moment where Reo sends a pass and Nagi controls it midair and finishes with a clean shot. That's what we were all expecting. Not just a flashy move and a voice line. At this point, it feels like they've wasted the potential of what chemical reactions could have been. And sadly, if Bluelock Rivals doesn't fully commit to these duo moments, some other game will eventually do it better, and it'll be too late. What's really frustrating is how perfect these reactions could have been with the right cinematic touch. You have the characters, the chemistry, the manga references. Everything is already there. The devs just needed to animate it and let the hype moments speak for themselves. And now that players are disappointed, it could hurt the hype for future reactions. But maybe it's not too late. If the devs listen to feedback and actually add cutscenes in the future, chemical reactions could become one of the best parts of the game. Also, just imagine the possibilities for future reactions. We already have Shidou Sae in the game, which is huge. But what about something like Don Lorenzo and Barou? That would be insane. Two ego monsters clashing and cooperating in one explosive move? That's the kind of reaction people would want to see, and it better come with a cinematic. Let me know in the comments what chemical reaction you want to see next, and how you think it should look. And honestly, it's just sad how Miro handled this. This could have been a turning point for Bluelock Rivals, but instead it feels like a huge missed opportunity. At this rate, other games might come in and do chemical reactions way better than this. And that's disappointing to say, but it's true. Anyway, moving on to the next topic, curve shots. So curve shots were changed in this update. Now, when you shoot with curve, the direction goes inverted, which threw a lot of players off. But the devs did confirm in the Discord that this is just a temporary bug and should be fixed soon. So if you're watching this a bit later, chances are it's already back to normal. Still, for a moment, it was kind of shocking. I thought they were seriously changing curve mechanics, and it looked really weird. Glad to know it's just a bug. Now lastly, there's a bit of hype building for the next update. The devs said it's going to be something massive, and there's a lot of speculation. Some people are saying it could be a rework for Yukimiya. Either way, I'm definitely excited to see what's next. And that's pretty much it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I've got more content coming soon, especially if this next update drops something big. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.